Hey guys, what's up? It is Amanda. I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be tips and tricks for applying to nursing school, how to get accepted into nursing school, all of that. So it's going to be broken down into two sections. I'm going to have one for those of you who are in high school who already know you want to do nursing, and those of you who are in college / about to start college who are also interested in nursing. I got my handy dandy notebook with all my tips and tricks and idea videos for the future. So my number one recommended advice for those of you who want to do nursing is to get your CNA. CNA is Certified Nursing Assistant. I have been a CNA for almost 5 years. When I first started college, I did not think I wanted to do nursing. I got my CNA my senior year of high school, and when I was working my sophomore year as a CNA, I kind of like had an epiphany that I was like, wow, I want to be a nurse. I don't want to be a doctor. I don't want to do anything else. I want to be a nurse. So if you think that you want to do nursing, get your CNA. Some schools require it. I know mine doesn't. Mine is obviously preferred, and the more experience you have, the better. And obviously you can get your CNA whenever in your life. There was a program at my high school that I was able to get it through. So yeah, my younger sister wants to do nursing as well, and I told her, I said, get your CNA. That will show you if you like it, if you can deal with healthcare and everything. It's really important to get experience in working in healthcare before you like dedicate your entire life to it. And my second piece of advice for those of you who are in high school is to look at early admissions programs. I know the college that I am currently attending, you can be accepted into the nursing program in your freshman year, which means you don't start until your junior year, but then you're in the program. You don't have to worry about applying or anything. And I mean, if I would have known that I wanted to do nursing, I definitely would have done that ahead of time and applied for that. Obviously it's still an application process and not everyone gets accepted, but it'd just be so much less stress on you if you get accepted right away. And if you know that nursing is for you, I would highly recommend looking into schools with those programs, or looking into to see if the colleges you're going to be attending have them. Next is my advice for those of you who are already in college. My number one thing is get involved. You don't have to get involved in anything that's related to nursing necessarily. Just join a student org and get really involved within that. I am a member of a national co-ed service fraternity, which is called Alpha Phi Omega, and it has nothing to do with nursing. It's based off of service and volunteering, but I totally think that it helped me get accepted into nursing programs. And along with that, I know it's really hard your freshman year and sophomore year even to join a bunch of orgs and just try to be as involved as you can, but it's better to stay heavily involved in one org than be a little bit involved in all of the orgs. Quality over quantity. Again, an advice is just work in healthcare, volunteer in healthcare, get your hands into healthcare. It helps you get experience. It can help you realize if nursing maybe isn't for you. A lot of the nursing applications that I filled out ask about your experience within healthcare, and obviously they're going to choose someone who's very experienced within healthcare over someone who has zero experience in healthcare. My third piece of advice is to volunteer as much as you can. Again, a lot of my applications ask me about my volunteering experiences. I'm lucky that my org on campus is heavily involved in volunteering. That's pretty much its sole purpose, so I've gotten to do a lot of hours of volunteering through there. And honestly, volunteering makes you just feel so good inside. I'm gonna plug for my org. Check it out, see if it's on your campus. I know there's over 350 chapters across the United States. It's really awesome, and it's a great way to get involved and get your volunteering all in one. This next advice is related to specifically classes that are pre-nursing. Mainly anatomy and phys. When you're taking those classes, it's very easy to just kind of memorize a section and learn that section, take the test, and completely forget it. I took anatomy and phys first semester of my junior year of college, And right now I am currently spending my spring break watching YouTube videos on anatomy and phys reviews because I don't remember a lot of it. So my piece of advice to you is to actually learn the material. Don't just memorize it to get a good grade. Learn it, be able to apply it, review it every so often, especially before you start nursing school. And my last piece of advice is plan out alternative options. I know that nursing schools can be very, very competitive. I applied to the traditional program here and I didn't get in. There was over 450 who applied and only 150 spots, so you have to have an alternative plan. My alternative plan was to take one more year of school, get my first bachelor's degree, and then do an accelerated program. You can apply to more than one school. You can always do an accelerated program. You can take another year and apply again to the traditional. Just make sure that you're aware that you might not get in on your first try. We're really lacking in nurse educators around here and in the US as a whole, so as much as they need nurses, they don't always have the staff to teach them. That is it for today's video. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you have any ideas for future videos. I would super appreciate it if you would also subscribe down there somewhere. And I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.